Chipos, man. I got this, yeah.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another edition of LeftDead2TV.net broadcasting. Tonight, we're going to be bringing you ZSN, aka Zone 69, versus Team BAP. And with me tonight, I have the lovely and beautiful Battle. How you doing?
I'm doing great, Kiss Me. Thank you for the lovely and heartwarming introduction.
No problem, man. I know you look beautiful. This is actually our first time meeting now. But tonight we will be bringing you a very intense and heated battle as BAP tries to overtake ZSN in the Confago Cup for Show Tournament. Actually, this is the second edition of Confago Cup. So right now we're just waiting for the teams to load up. And again, the server will be in there. And then we're going to get this thing underway.
Yeah, a reminder again, any shoutouts, just add myself or Kiss Me to Steam. I believe both of our profiles are linked on the Left Dead Nation side.
Indeed, if you go to the Left Dead 2 website, you'll see a thread called Confago Cup for Show 2, Round 410-2, Castapalooza. Go there and you'll find our Steam profiles.
No DDoSes, please.
Yes, please no. Actually, there hasn't been a US one in a while, to be quite honest. Pretty happy.
Oh, they hound us on the Euro side. It's very irritating. We've had a couple of matches that have been DDoS like right to the last round of the last map when the game is barely, within 100 points of each other.
I was told that there are servers where it's actually impossible to DDoS. I'm not too sure about that, but I know that they have servers where you can call the company and they'll report to you any IPs that are like trying to connect or something.
Yeah,
like that.
Most DDoSers do it via what's the name of the? I can't remember it. It'll come to me eventually. They go through like a fake host basically. They use it to ping the service, so you can't actually track it back. It just bounces off different locations, so you can't actually trace it back to one designated IP address. So.
Oh, they server hop. They could go like to a server in Russia, a server in the US, server in Britain or something, and then you can't really find out where they're coming from.
And unfortunately as well, a lot of countries don't particularly have laws against it. I know, for example, on the Unreal Tournament side of play, the Dominican Republic was notorious for DDoSes.
Can you stop
because they have no laws against DDoSing or hacking or just any form of malicious intent over the internet. There was just nothing that could be done about it.
Wow. Yeah, the US is really strict. We're probably one of the strictest. I know Europe's not too bad.
No, I mean, it comes and goes. I mean, unfortunately, there is a small group of malicious people who like to take great pleasure in ruining matches, but thankfully they haven't been cropping up a lot lately. And proxy, that was the term I forgot.
I'm waiting for them to open up spec slots in the server, and then we'll hop in there. Right now it's just 8 out of 8, so can't exactly get in there.
Well, I must have boot my game up now then.
Actually, the teams have agreed to actually switch servers. I'm not too sure why, but they will be transferring servers over to a new one.
God damn, they're determined to make us wait.
Oh yeah. But we do. But we're like the media. We'll sit here with the camera, ready for that shot.
Indeed. Ooh, and just a heads up, apparently one of the casters for one of the games, I'm not sure which, has dropped according to a Jeff's competitive casting group on Steam. So if anyone wants to cast, hit up Jeff and see exactly who is left and for what game.
Let me see if I can change this so we don't hear what's happening outside.
What's happening outside? Is there a war zone? Are you in a
Well,
rack?
no, I have a text-to-speech and it keeps saying this guy is joining and disconnecting from Mumble.
Ah, I don't know shit else.
Yeah, I just did that. Tired of him.
You're a admin, abuse it. Go kick his ass.
I don't know who the guy is. He could be one of the friends, but if he continues doing it, I am gonna just ban him.
We now
I
go
got
live to
soul
kiss me.
hammered. Wait, what?
I was when you said that, I was just so you can't hear things going on behind me. I thought you were in a war zone or some shit in Iraq. I was like, right, we now go live to kiss me outside of Baghdad.
Hey, Jim, we got some more. But I can't talk. Screw it. I got hammered last night. I was really bad. I was up to like 7 o'clock in the morning. So I'm just out of it now.
Seriously.
It shows good dedication.
I'm down. Reloading.
To drinking, yes.
Yeah, and playing. Been a good few pods later on in the evenings where I've been playing with the American sides, mostly the LTD race group.
Yeah, I've actually been hanging out with them a lot. They're really fun. I really like what they're doing. They're trying to, bring up more people in the community, especially girls. Because there are actually a lot of girls out there, but they're just nervous. And they're like, oh, we'll never be as good as the boys. So, these girls and guys, they help them to become better, train, and then they get them into competitive gaming.
It's a good way to be. I mean, I guess unfortunately it does sound a bit like we're saying, oh, come on, this girl's gonna play. But I mean, at the end of the day, I guess it's just trying to help some of the female pub stars sort of come out of their public areas and get into the competitive side of gaming.
Yeah, that's we're just here to really grow the community. Well, not we, the group is.
He's trying to make it sound like he's got an administrative role there.
No, I'm not an administrator at all. I've just been, trying to publicize them a bit, get them known.
Yeah, I do take great pride in being the only Brit there, so go me.
But the Left to Die Rage Quit group, really good. Ooh.
I got it.
Where's your chat? Oh, there.
So did you find a server IP? Or did they decide on
Yeah,
server?
you can connect to me. What was that? Rev has a shout out. Shout out to both teams, not live.
We got a hunter.
We may need another server.
Son of a bitch!
They're looking for a server with fresh 0.8 on it.
Does it really matter?
To them it does, I guess.
Oh, I have a hunting rifle. And no HP.
Look out.
What is that one?
Can't see, but I'm chasing down Coach with the HR right now. I've got him! It's okay. So they're going back to the lobby.
Yes, we will be bringing everyone back to the lobby. Actually, no, we're going to be dropped because there's only 8 slots in lobbies. Sorry for the delay, folks. They're just trying to find a server that's actually updated with the config that came out recently, so... Gives us a few minutes here.
Indeed, our most sincere apologies, but the teams are being indecisive.
You're so British.
Well, it's kind of like my thing. Yes, I do have a thing.
I have a thing, too.
I have a big red one.
You want to put our things together?
Like a
Two
lightsaber
things.
battle?
Some oil? Rev? Are we live? We're on Left 4 Dead 2 TV.net, right?
We are indeed.
Because someone's saying it's not live.
I think someone's having,
Oh, it's on the
browser
HD?
problem. Yeah, it's on the HD side, so if you can't actually see the, although this is kind of pointless me saying, but if you can't actually see the cast, we've been told to update your flash. It does have a higher latency for utilizing GPU speeds, so you can actually see the HD stream.
Yeah, is he actually update? Like, is this actually an HD broadcast, or is this just a regular cast? Yeah, it is SD. It's not actually HD.
So it's just SD being broadcast on the HD channel.
Yeah. Because if it was HD, then no one would really watch. Because I guess, not many people can actually stream that. That's been the problem with it. It's very high quality stuff right there.
Yeah, that's where the updating of Flash comes into it. I've heard it's really good for utilizing the GPU speeds, so you should be able to watch. If you can watch HD streams but you struggle a bit, then you can actually update it.
Hi, Mizzy. Alright, they got it. Yeah, so anyone that's just tuning in, we're waiting for the teams to find a server. Basically, because they need one that's running fresh 0.08 or 0.8, my bad. I'm gonna stay up again all night.
Fuck yeah. That's the plan.
Yeah. I don't have college until Thursday, so yeah.
I don't have college period. I finished my college.
Let me check and see if the polls have been updated, because I'm not too sure who won earlier today.
Team Royalty beat Polarity.
Wow, that's actually an upset. Because
really
I heard Polarity was really beating them in all those games before.
Yeah, I mean, it was a really good game to watch, but Royalty just took a really early lead on the first map, and they just commanded it. I think they won with like 4,000 odd points to about 3,000.
Wow.
It was just really impressive.
Yeah, I saw the first map when they pulled out the 1K, and then Polarity had wiped already with a 200 and something.
Yeah, about 280 points, and I guess a shout out to Bowflexin and his co-caster as well, I believe it was Polus, for an entertaining cast as always.
They did do really good. They both have really nice, sexual, deep voices. What? Yeah, you go quiet.
What I do now?
I don't know.
Apparently I'm being told you carried very well, Kiss Me, today.
I carried very well?
Yeah, apparently you carried in the game. I find this hard to believe. It does come in shout out from Mizzy.
Ah. Yes, me and Ice Cube, we were carrying some pugs. We've been playing all day pretty much.
Kiss me, carry? These two things just do not sound like they should go in the same sentence.
You don't know me. You don't know me, Battle. I'm Roy Jones.
Can't be touched, all that shit.
Yeah, I can't be touched. You really can't touch this.
You flapping your arms around in your chair.
Yeah. Totally.
So I'm going to try and sing the most badass song this side of the century, and then I'm going to flap my arms like a fucking chicken to it.
By the way, that intro song that I was playing when this cast first started up, that was Roy Jones' Can't Be Touched. He is one gangster guy. Can't be touched.
Unfortunately, I don't know much about the rap persuasion.
Let me see what's going on.
Goddamn, teams, pick a server. 3:20, teams are still deciding. It's times like this, it makes me really wish I could put on, because you guys weigh in pounds, about 200 pounds, and have my own set of man titties to play with, like, sort of get rid of this boredom.
Did you just say that I have man titties?
I want man titties, I'll have someone to fucking play with them.
What?
I'm bored.
So you want to play with your man tits?
Oh, yeah. I don't know, I mean, I got this massive movie bag of Doritos, I just feel like sort of laying back and eating off my man titties. Is there a problem with that?
What? What is wrong with you?
I can find nothing more amusing right now.
Wow.
It's
You
too
heard it
warm.
first. Battle wants man titties that he could use as a table for a Dorito bag.
I can have it, man. The UK's in a heat wave.
Creepy Britain.
Although we call it a heat wave, it's probably just like a mild heat to you guys over in the States.
Yeah, our weather is pretty stable here. Like, if it's like 70s, or it's supposed to be 70s, usually it stays like that. It's not like it just jumps up randomly to 100 or something.
Pretty stable unless, you count the hurricanes and the floods.
Yeah, our south coast gets hammered like a whore.
We get told to board up our windows and doors if there's like a mild breeze, basically. Britain
What?
can't handle weather.
You guys are such bitches.
I swear to God, man. It snowed last year for like, I think some places had about 20 inches of snow, and the entire UK ground to a halt for a week.
Shoot me ain't gonna help nothing.
New York City gets like 5 feet of snow, and they just plow through it.
Yeah, so I mean, unfortunately, us Brits just can't handle weather at all.
I am being told that we can join, so
Yes.
let's head on in there. Do you have Rev added, or just me?
Just you. I don't have Rev yet.
You might want to add him.
Delicious.
Be pretty safe and secure. Let me make some posts on the Steam groups. You do the same.
Oh, who in the hell?
And Rev, you do the same too.
Well, shout out to Mizzy for putting up a post on the LTD Rage Quit group. So they do know we're casting, so hopefully we'll have some viewers tuning in from that as well.
And to any of you, welcome.
Indeed, and for anyone who's just joined us, we are now finally in the server. We do have ZSN versus Team BAP tonight. And once the guys get in there, we'll do a roster rundown.
Wait, I'm doing the roster rundown?
Well, you can take the roster rundown of BAP if you want, and I'll take the roster rundown for ZSN.
Alright, let me just make this post quick.
Do not shoot me.
Chop chop.
I will break you.
Can't be touched, dog.
There's my post. Alright, as you heard tonight, we will be seeing ZSN versus BAP. Go at it, finally. And roster rundown for BAP is going to be... I'll just read the names again. We have Tool, Bebre B? I don't even know how to say that. Kitsune and Hunterman. I'm calling him BB.
We'll call him BB. Oh shit, match is live, but for ZSM we do have Xeon, Smiley Face, White Mist, and Fishbowl. Opening attack for the SI is a Jockey, Boomer, Charger, and Smoker. So, why don't you take away this first attack, Kisme?
I will. We have Survivor Sings out of the safe room right now, just clearing out some common. It looks like they're going to end up dropping right here. Indeed they do. Should see this attack to move in here very soon. We have a Jockey spawning up, moving in. Charger coming in from behind, dropping down. I don't know if that was intentional. Smoker getting a pull on Nick. He is separated. Jockey landing on one. Charger letting his long distance charge. Boomer's going to walk his way in here and probably boom on two. Actually, he already boomed, and I guess missed. So he's just going to get pushed away and shoved.
Nice separation Smoker on this one, nice little bit of damage. Unfortunately, DSI, well, Boomer missed his boom, got shot. Still, I mean, we do see about 37 damage going off the board, a bit more than that as well. So a pretty good opening attack.
That was pretty good for what it was. The Smoker was really key there. If he didn't land that, the attack would have been really nothing.
Next hit is up the Hunter, Charger, Jockey, and a Boomer.
I wonder when they're going to go stacking it, when they're on the camper or when they're beginning to drop. Because if you hit them on the camper, usually they just drop back.
Yeah, it seems like a lot of teams wait for one or two people to sort of go over and try and capitalize on that last one. But the attack is going in now, Jockey going in the front, Hunter lands his pound, Charger coming in off the boom as well. Charger gets a punch and then level almost. Jockey gets a bit of a jock as well. And Boomer's still saving his spawn. Let's get a boom on one.
That was a really late boom. I don't know if that's really going to slow them down at all, because no one else is really dealing with anything else.
Yeah, there's been some nice chip though on Smiley Face. He seems to be taking the brunt of the damage for ZSN.
Reloading.
Now, I heard some people saying this might be a one-sided match towards ZSN,
Okay, that better have been
as in ZSN is in favor to win.
Reloading.
But so far in 2 attacks, BAP really has dished out some damage.
Reloading.
Yeah, they're doing pretty well. I mean, the next setup is up now for this choke with Smoker, Hunter, Spitter, and a Jockey. So, I mean, you know, they've had the hit for every single choke point thus far. ZSN, I think they may have underestimated their opponents a bit because they're taking it particularly slow.
Yeah, they should have been able to rush right through. They are going to go into the house, baiting it. It looks actually pushing through the alley instead. Jockey and Hunter going. Hunter lands. Stick goes down on the Hunter. Hunter's going to get a repound system, but gets shut down before he can pounce. A lot of damage going on to Nick. Xeon. Take it down to... he's under 50 right now. He was above 90 before.
Reloading.
BAP making very consistent attacks here, using all their SI well, landing, you know, maybe momentarily, but they are landing double caps.
Yeah, it's nothing, you know, spectacular, but it's consistent damage. Like, they're landing at least, like, probably right now they're on an average of 40 or 45 damage a hit.
Reloading.
And tank is up. Do we have Warums?
I'm not too sure.
Let's take an infected Warum then. I assume Y is an abbreviation for yes.
Oh. Ah, I see. Indeed, let's take 2 infected war.
I don't know. I might have held on to it. Now we might get fucked up spawns.
Careful, target.
You're right. Yeah, we're probably gonna have a boomer now.
Look at, oh my god. His HP.
We shouldn't have dropped those spawns. Actually, I don't know. Maybe, I don't know. Okay, whatever. Doesn't matter.
Careful, Cole.
Yeah, taking a lot.
Do you want to just commit with what we have?
We have 1 pass.
Yeah, we
I can
do.
boom now.
Whenever
I'm not spawning.
I'll try to put some on.
Alright, well, are we going in with the boom?
Shit. Alright, I'm going in.
Okay, well, I'm gonna start going in then.
I missed.
How?
We are back.
Indeed, and that was a pretty nice tank. They really cornered Coach, who still had about 90 to 95 HP solid. And they took that all away. They got the down in fishbowl, so that really knocked the health bonus down quite a bit, bringing them down to about 388 health bonus.
Yeah, Team BAP with an impressive start. I mean, tank did work, got a free in-cap out of it. Xeon's down to, well, he's running on temporary health at the moment, and down to about maybe 20 solid. Smiley Face still sitting at about 50 HP, give or take, and White Mist is holding the larger percentage of the health bonus, but he has been chipped down as well.
All right, weapons.
Indeed, and the special effect, I'd say, probably have 2 to 3 attacks left. 3 if they can really in-cap some people. Then they could probably squeeze another one.
They've got
But
a nice
2
setup for
definitely.
this hit, though.
Yeah, they're really, you know, getting lucky on these setups. You can't really ask for much better than what they get for each of them.
Yeah, Spitter, Smoker, Hunter, and a Charger.
Rick Sarver's moving the way inside of the house. I wonder which way they're going to go out, doorway or windows.
I thought they're debating doorway, but we do like to see the traditional ZSM bait.
We do have a Charger sitting right outside the door. It's not getting a spawn yet, but he's trying to. We have 1 outside, 2 outside.
All out. Charger gets destroyed, Spit goes on code. Hunter lands as well, and a Smoker in Spit.
Once again, some really nice damage going out. Xeon and Smiley Face taking some more damage, and Fishbowl took at least 20 off that hit.
Unfortunately, Fishbowl not the health bonus, but still chipped.
Indeed. That knocked it down to a 372. They've been finding some kills along the way. They might be able to squeeze in the save room, actually. If they...
It looks like BSI won't be able to position in time. But Fishbowl is slow.
They're going to have a partial hit if they can get that smoke and pull. Yep, they're going to get Coach. There is a pull on to Coach. SR coming in. In fact, nice clear by their HR on Coach. That would have been a lot of damage if they get that clear. We're walking his way in there. He's scratching. Rubbing his belly. Some game of boxing. Gonna have a little bit more common damage going in.
Yeah,
That's
Smiley's
about it.
taking chip again. So his health bonus got knocked down a bit. Pretty good though, I mean they knocked about 50 health off the health bonus for that last attack.
That is true. Survivor is finally reaching the safe room. All 400 points, plus a 332 for health bonus, brings them to a 736 for the map. Now let's see how Team Bat fares on this map.
Yeah, I mean, BAP handled their infected play really well. I mean, you know, as you said before, as the cast was going live, that some people are saying that this is going to be a very one-sided match. Thus far, we haven't seen it at all. BAP have been very consistent with their SI.
Yeah,
Let's see how they handle Survivor.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. Their SI is very up to par. They're doing pretty good with it. Now, Team BAP, are they a Euro team? Because I've never really seen them around. I mean, I've been kind of here and there with the community lately, so...
I don't think so at all. I mean, their pings definitely wouldn't,
yeah,
say they're Euro.
And we're being told by Rev that some of them are actually CSS players. That's interesting.
Rev, a reliable source as always. Looks like SI are setting up on the roof though.
He thinks. Stressing that. We have the SI attack coming in. Charger with a smoker. Smoker missing his pole. Charger does land though. A nice intercept by Coach. Oh, the poke going in. Wow, major damage. Nick is now pulled if the Greens will clear the Charger. Some nice damage going on to Nick. And wow, Ellis took a major hit there.
That was a really big first attack as well. I believe that is... Yeah, Ellis is down to limping now, so he's going to have to pop his pills really quickly. Unless, well, they're probably going to take this next hit anyway for the crossover little trailer. But still, a really nice opening attack for ZSN there.
Indeed, ZSN showing there are no pushovers. They're here to win this.
Yeah, now, we had the cage rattled a bit.
Now, is ZSN actually... Are they already out of their group? Like, if they, even if they lose this match, are they still, you know, getting out of their group for the tournament?
Not sure, truth be told. Maybe Rev can answer that for us.
Hey, watch out for landmarks.
Thank you, Rev. Reliable as always. When we're going in, this is boom.
Reloading.
But there is still a Hunter pre-spawned and a Charger and Jockey waiting on the roof. Going in, misses his DD, but does get a pass. Charger misses, Jockey's going to try and get the separate. Coach gets dead stop. Coach is now dealing with a charge.
Reloading.
Coach running for his life. Ellis still actually hasn't popped pills. They must really want to hold that for tank, I'm guessing. Or wait until he actually goes down once of them pop.
Although I did think there was, obviously we can't see that because it's fresh air, but I think there was a set of pills in the ambulance.
Probably was actually.
Hey, I'm
We
reloading.
really can't see. Yeah.
Yeah, it's fresh air. Obviously we can't see it until the survivors come within doing range of it themselves.
Rare Survivor's actually going to take the right side of the house instead. Attack coming here, Smoker coming out from the roof, pulling for shovel, gets cleared instantly. Boomer gonna walk his way and gets a boom on Nick. Nick's also fighting off the jockey, getting 2 dead stops on it, pushing the boom away. The boom gets popped at the center of that attack. Honestly, the survivors haven't taken much damage since that first attack.
Yeah,
They've taken maybe 20, 25. That's really all I saw.
And they've done really well with it. I mean, they took that first hit pretty hard, and then they've just recovered from it. I mean, they've been shut down attacks left, right, and center since.
Yeah, as long as they can remain calm, you know, it's really possible. But as soon as you like lose your cool in this game and you start freaking out, it's, you know, you just start to get spazzy, do things
Yeah,
right.
Left 4 Dead is indeed a game of momentum. Once you start losing that momentum, it's really hard to recover. Tank has been spawned.
Tank will
Keep it
be
here for now. As soon as attack go in, once it gets cleared, we'll shift it over to the ZSM ward. Charger misses. Hunter gets a pound. Gets cleared. Charger. That car.
That car was so close. Let's send over to an SI Warren really quickly.
Reloading. Can we not shoot each other?
Watch it.
I'm reloading.
That's in play. Oh shit. Yeah, nice. Get the kill, get the kill. Get the kill. Play it safe.
am.
Alright, nice. Yeah. Good job. Let's end. 2, 1, let's go. Oh, sorry, my bad. HR, nice. Yep.
Look at that.
That was an amazing car hit. And we're back. Really, really nice car hit by, I believe that was Zion his tank. He hit the car and it barrel rolled over the freaking fire hydrant and clipped Nick. And then you can see they killed Nick, and then they got 2 cappers on the Survivor and tank corner the last one.
Yeah, really well played that tank. I mean, I thought the Survivors were going to get out there a lot quicker when they shut down that attack, but they
Tank
took it a
got
bit
in
too
there
slow.
quick.
Yeah, Tank didn't waste any time, wasn't afraid to take any chip as he moved in, and even though he moved in pretty much instantaneously, he only lost about 1,500 HP.
Yeah, they didn't really single out the tank, I want to say. Well, like when the tank was pushing and killing Nick, they didn't really pay attention to it. It was like they were more worried about getting set up.
Yeah, I think in that situation I would have hid behind them trailers. I would have happily taken an SI attack rather than a card to the face.
Indeed. After the first map, it does bring our scores coming into the second map to 736 to 252 in score of ZSN. In favor of ZSN.
Unfortunate, because I mean, BAP did play their Survivor round pretty well up until that point as well, and they were pretty consistent on Infected. So I mean, it's a 500-point gap, but you know, at the end of the day, it's still just the first map. So let's not count them out yet.
And anyone that's really into Left 4 Dead 2, and you could think about becoming competitive, the game's never over. The fourth map, anyone can tell you, is the turnaround map. You know, most of them are worth like 2,400 points total, if you add distance and health bonus together. So, actually, it's 2,200, my bad.
Yeah, anything can happen.
Yeah, that map is huge. You could be down by 1,000, and in that map you could make it up. But we will have ZSN on the Survivor side, and of course, Xeon's running HR for ZSN. He's been a long-time sniper for them. I don't know if I've ever seen anyone else actually pick up the sniper during a match for them.
Don't think I have either myself. I mean, I've been watching a great deal of the CSN cast for the SIBO tournaments, obviously this tournament now, and various other tournaments that have been run on the American side, but we've definitely been the most consistent players for sniping.
We are just waiting on Xeon. He said BRB and then went AFK, so just waiting on him to get back, and then we'll get this second map underway.
Indeed, again, any shout-outs you want to send? Add myself or Kiss Me. Both of our names can be found on the Left 4 Dead Nation side. Opening attack for the SI will be a Boomer, Charger, Smoker, and a Hunter.
I have one shout-out coming in from Nate. Shout out to Left 4 Dead 2 community. ZSN barely plays. Keep a note of that. So I guess ZSN's not really active at the moment.
That's a bit of a shame. I mean, they're a long-standing team, and definitely one of the teams that have put on good performances in every tournament they've played.
Yeah, ZSN, originally they were a scavenge team, I do believe, if I'm not mistaken. They were a scavenge team, and then they moved up into the competitive scene. And they really were consistent with scrimming. Like, this was back when the community was kind of alive, I want to say, and it is coming back to that state, and they were always scrimming. They were always doing it, always going at it, and they've really improved. Like, unbelievably improved.
Yeah, I think it's further justification that people need to sort of lay off new players of the community rather than, you know, plagiarizing them because they're new. Give them a bit of a hand, because let's face it, in 6 months' time at the rate Left 4 Dead is, those players that you were dissing in the opening first couple of hours of their debut in the community will be the ones that support it.
And that's my bad. I'm actually being told that ZSN was a pub stomp team. I'm not sure if that's talking them or actually true.
That's what I mean.
Yeah.
If that's how the older teams have treated the community, then how a new player is going to survive it?
Dude.
That's just my take on it. I mean, what can I say? I like to be a bit chivalrous when it comes to new players. Being myself.
Check out Ellis and Rochelle on the safe room. I love that clicking.
There's disgusting things going wrong.
That was just for you.
The art of passing pills. It's beautiful. And indeed, Xeon is back, gives the ready up. Now we're waiting on one more player to ready up, and we'll get this round underway.
Yeah, Smiley Face changing his name to a Halo Pro 13, so... Must be an inside joke.
Yes.
But game is now live. Recap again. Opening setup for the SI is a Boomer, Charger, Smoker, and Hunter.
And ZSN is up by about
500
480?
points.
Yeah, 480, 500. Halo Pro 13. Wow. We have ZSN pushing their way out here a little bit. Looks like the SI are going to wait until they enter the building up ahead, it looks. Or they might hit outside, but it's not going to be a
Hunter
quick
is
hit for sure.
pre-spawn. Boomer looking for a spawner. But I think he's going to try and sort of hang back, wait for the survivors to actually commit and leave that area before he gets his spawn.
This should be pretty interesting. I've never seen the smoke in the spot. Indeed, we have a charger spawning up with the smoker. They are going
for the boom. Charger
gang.
Fist City. Ooh, charge. Pretty good attack for the opening one.
That was actually pretty good. I've never seen a setup like that, though, to be quite honest. I never saw someone put the charger on that roof and the smoker by the silo. That would have really caught me off guard.
Yeah, it seemed a bit unfortunate. I think the smoke target got god frames on at least one of the charger punches. We do have a pause going out.
Indeed. Their team has 9 pauses remaining, even though it's 100 pauses.
I think it depends on the server. I think you can alter it. I'm not 100% sure though. I mean, I don't do Convogel. That's Prodigy Sims sort of area of expertise.
Yes. What are the new updates exactly? I know they did the thing where spectators can't see spawns or anything.
As far as I'm aware, the only real updates from Fresh 0.728 is obviously that spectator thing. It's basically called blind infected. It means infected can't go through the map and see pill spawns and item spawns as well as spectators. And also, no spitter is now built into Fresh 0.8.
No spitter during tank.
Yeah, no spitter during tank.
That's good.
I'm a reload.
And as Rev is stating, there's also 33% less pills. Which is a good thing, because there are some maps that really have an overabundance of pills. And we do have an attack coming here. Boom gang, Proxy on the Nick. The other side coming in, Hunter gang, counts onto Ellison was, and Spit just barely landing on him. A little bit of damage going on, but not too much though, probably 10.
Yeah, I mean, just to recap what you said just now, there are some maps which are notoriously bad for the amount of health items they dish out. I think Swampfield probably being one of the most notorious for it.
I'm a reload.
Yeah, there are a few. I believe Dark Carnival 4? No, Dark Carnival 3. I remember that used to be pretty bad at one point.
Yeah.
That nickel cupboard was always full.
Hunter, Boomer, Jockey, and Charger. Again, though, ZSN taking their sweet time moving to the map.
Yeah, they know there's really no rush. As long as they take their time, they should do alright. I'd really like to see a close match, though. Hopefully BAP can lock in their SI again and really, buckle down the Survivor this round.
So the SI will be going in. Hunter has pre-spawn.
They are going to be getting a hit very quickly here. As soon as else, looks like I don't think they're going to back off.
Reloading.
Going for ammo instead.
Well,
But it looks like
careful about this, though, because I mean, whole timer is ticking down. 23 seconds left on it.
and the survivors are making their way through the alley. The SI haven't committed yet. They're really holding it. And SI are going to reposition. I don't know what they were waiting for.
I'm not sure, but I mean, it kind of works in their favor because 8 seconds left, natural hold will be coming in, and the SI can hit with that.
Yeah, and honestly, I would rather hit, if anything, at this ramp here when they drop. Because if you attacked back at the beginning, it would have, really messed up response time for this.
Yep, there's a natural hold as well. So survivors will sit back and take this. Doesn't look like SI will commit on this. Looks like they'll wait for the horde to pass and then commit as the survivors try and take this ramp.
It looks like they're going to wait for them to push up the ramp and then put the boom behind them.
Yeah, Hunter's still pre-spawn.
Reloading.
So it's not so much about the drop, they're just going to attack on ramp.
Oh, here it comes.
Oh, Charger's missing his charge, but it dual booms does land. Hunter going and looking for us with the dead stop by Xeon. And killed, obviously.
Yep, dead stop, shut down, Charger doesn't he'll get a despawn. I'm not sure about that one actually. I mean, he's only got about 200 HP left.
Yeah. The survivors should be able to push right through this, though, very easily without any real contention. Indeed.
Charger's been smooth. The last one coming up is a Jockey, so not bad 3-1 with the Charger, although the Charger is already heavily chipped.
This is a very nice setup for Staircase, and indeed they are going to hold it for Staircase. That is perfect. You really couldn't ask for anything better.
Reloading.
Of course, worst case scenario now is upon entering that building, the survivor trigger tank.
Yes.
But we haven't seen a tank yet, so we might see a cornfield tank.
Good.
Those are really annoying, especially on this side when you're pushing through the cornfield. Because there's nowhere to really take it unless you back up against a building and go in that corner.
Yeah. Of course, I mean, I think the worst case scenario for the SI is when the tank spawns as the survivors are about to hit the button, so the tank gets chipped basically before you get to the wall. But do we see survivors sort of running around? I guess they're looking for items or just trying to clear all these common?
Probably looking to clear, maybe pick a pre-spawned hunter or something.
Oh, there is tank.
A pre-spec going, stopping survivors from pushing up to the 3rd floor? Not too sure about that one. But it does look like survivors are going to back out of the building completely. Tank might drop on their faces. No, he's just going to let them go out.
Jesus,
Not too sure about that.
And the spitter is still alive as well. I'm not sure what the spitter's doing. Was it AI?
It
It's an
must
AI
be,
spitter.
yeah. You can get a spitter during tank anyway, so... Spitter looks like it is going to work its way in now, though.
And spitter. Going for champion. Oh yeah, let's by all means just take it to an infected wall.
Indeed, let's do it.
Oh my god.
I really not get a despawn forward.
Watch where you're shooting.
Fuck. Where is it?
70%.
We're gonna be effed.
I'm catching up with you right now, so
We're gonna have to go in soon.
I'm here.
Nice.
Oh, nice track.
Sack
Do you want me to
this
sack
smoker.
this?
Yeah, you need a sack.
He's gonna get a boomer though.
That's fine. It's probably better than an already spawned smoker.
Careful about that chip.
Yeah, not bad.
Okay, we
I
gotta
gotta
go.
go, whatever.
Going.
Fucking Christ.
Rocket if you need to.
Nice. No.
Oh, that one should have read. That sucks.
Oh, the tank looking like he was a little confused at the end there, not sure who she should go for. Getting some really nice damage on the survivors, though. He definitely, I think it was 8 punches.
Yeah, he
Really-
definitely spread that damage well. And the hit, they do have the charger and the smoker for the stairwell hit as well now. Last spawn coming up in 4, which will probably be a boomer, I imagine.
And one
No, it
mod.
is the jockey.
Oh, wow. And they are pushing up. I don't know if they're thinking that they may not have spawned yet. But they do actually have spawns. SI just not spawning up, though. Kind of waiting.
It's a
Here
weird
comes Charger from behind. Oh, just
Oh,
barely
it's
missing the charge on Alice.
Oh, jockey off front and spit.
Oh, wow. That Charger actually landed the punch, but missed the charge. Like, he was either the charge punch.
Yeah.
Wow.
Just be careful though. I
That's-
mean, if a jockey can delay him a little bit longer, the charger will have his charge. He's got it.
Oh,
Ooh,
so
and again.
close.
Poor charger. It's not getting any love.
Everybody needs a little love.
Missing the charger. He's missed 2 charges in a row.
Yeah.
And still
Charger.
hasn't been picked up.
Yeah.
I mean, if they get a spit ahead, it's a good idea for them to just sort of go in and get some extra damage.
I think they might want to throw this charge in here. It is hurt, and you can't... The depth charge here is really hard to get.
Yeah, they're decent 2-2. Spitter spawned up by itself. Michelle hasn't noticed it at all yet.
Just as you said, she turns around.
Yeah, it's just after that she turns around and shoots her in the face with a shotgun. Are they going to save? What are they doing?
They should be trying to grab a head or something.
They should. I mean, they got 2 survivors like really low.
The survivors right now. Oh, here we go. An attack does come in. Oh, we should have taken them. So,
Oh, he gets cleared. Finally hits his charge, but he gets cleared instantly.
wow. As soon as that smoker pulled him back, he should have ran and charged Rochelle in the middle of the building. He was trying to pull her, like, charge her off the side. Hunter does end up landing on Rochelle.
Dion did just take a lot of chip from somewhere, though. I guess it must have been common.
Yeah. The survivors ZSN right now are sitting at a bonus of 360, and they're heading down the elevator.
I don't know, I'd probably in-cap Rochelle about now.
Yeah, they're in-cap or... there is an in-cap.
We have another charger and a spit. Unfortunately, there is no spit in the elevator here, so...
This elevator's not scary anymore. Ever since they got the spit, it's just like, just sit in the elevator, you're safe. We have SI spawning up, Smoker in the back with a charger, Jockey dropping and look at it, land on someone's head, lands,
He does.
Gets cleared, charger going in, gets a charge on the Ellis, but gets cleared. Some actual damage going after the fishbowl though, who is actually solid bonus right now. That attack did 40 damage, dropping down to a 320 health bonus.
Yeah, so they might get one more hit in just outside the safe room, but survivors have piped out, so they should make it pretty quickly. They do have the bios to handle this as well.
Reload!
That's going to go out very soon. 2 spawns up, last 2 about to come up, so we have a smoker, hunter, boomer, and a charger. Hunter's pretty spawned to scare the survivors.
I wonder if that means they're gonna hit outside.
It looks like they're going to actually. I mean, they've got the spawns up, they're just trying to find some positioning.
Reloading!
Boomer goes in for a
Boomer! Oh wow, really nice rocket boom landed.
Smoker misses. Ooh, DP, 12 DP coming down. And a charge. And
That was
Dion was health bonus as well, so that's a nice bit of chip.
Indeed, 1 pound and a wall hit. So a total of 25 damage?
Reloading!
White Mist
35?
also going down as well.
Hey, there's gas
Gas is just for you.
YMG just squeaking in there with 1 HP left.
Yeah, that last attack took the health bonus down by a good 120 points.
Yeah, Survivors walking in there with a 208 health bonus, bringing their total score for the game to a 1444. That puts Team BAP down about 1,200 points basically.
Yeah, give or take 1,200 points. I don't do maths, everyone knows this.
British don't do math. That's why we got Asians.
Basically, yeah. It's just like, well, we've got, you know, the lingo and the sexy accents, we'll just give everything else to everyone else.
Mm-hmm. And Americans don't have anything, of course.
We got Wendy's and Taco Bell and stuff. We don't have any of that shit.
Really?
Yeah, we don't get Wendy's, we don't get Taco Bell. We don't
That's
get
why I
White
can never
Castle.
live in the UK.
We don't get nothing, man. I mean, we barely get McDonald's and Burger King. It takes me like an hour and a half to drive to McDonald's from where I live.
Wow. Here in the US, there's a McDonald's like every half hour. It's so bad.
Oh, and game is going live. And we do have an opening attack again of a Charger, Smoker, Boomer, and Hunter.
Hopefully Team BAP can really buckle down again like they were on the Survivor last side. Or round, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, tank isn't in like a particularly difficult to take place either.
Yeah, that tank, that's probably the easiest spot in the map. Like they could actually wish for or anything. The only thing is, now that ZSN knows that's where, you know, tank's gonna spawn up there, they might end up sending in the SI as they're backing out and drop tank right in on them. So it is something that they'll have to watch out for. But, you know, they'll take it as it comes.
I mean, even though the ZSM backed up to a much more satisfactory place to take that tank, tank still did a lot of work for that. Survivors pushing out the sea.
Reloading.
Rev saying he would almost fight the tank on the second floor, and that is actually a pretty
Don't make me get
plausible
ugly with you.
solution, because they do end up walking on the second floor and then tank spawns up.
Yeah, I mean, I'd go toe-to-toe with that bitch. I'd take the katana out and smack him. It looks like, looks like Halo Pro AK Smiley Face is going for a massive DP on top of the water tower.
Reloading.
He's going for it. And he gets it. 25 DP.
Wow!
Reloading!
Really nice pounce there by Smiley Face, going on to Tool.
Yeah, and he gets like an extra 10 damage from scratches as well, so not bad at all.
Reload.
That'll be in a frag movie for this one.
Reloading!
There's always a frag movie.
Always.
Yeah, shout out to Bowflex. Do more frag movies, bitch.
Yep. I'll back that up.
Watch it.
Bowflex, if you don't know, is one of the community movie men, I should call him. Actually, we have an attack going in here. Boom going in, not landing though on Survivors. We do have a Hunter spawned up though, so they are going to be sending that in. Hunter looking for his target. Here we go. He's looking for the pounce. There he goes. He's pouncing in. Doesn't land his pounce though. Going in, actually ends up landing on Coach finally, but Spit misses. Spitter dropping in to get a scratch on Coach. That's all that.
Yeah, pretty good shutdown. I mean, unfortunately, Hunter missed his DP, Boomer missed its boom. And survivors are actually moving a lot faster than DSN. I mean, when DSN were in this area, the natural horde was just coming in. The natural horde is still a minute away.
Yeah, BAP really looking up to make up some ground. They're looking to really bring it close again.
And they take another choke as well, so they're doing really well for themselves. There is a set of pills and an adrenaline shot in this room.
I hate that room. I really just hate being in there. We have a boomer going and rocketing himself and getting 2 booms on the black people. So a Charger Smoker going in, pulling Ellis, Charger dropping in, but gets freaking stuffed, I guess you could say. Jockey landing on Hunter Man for a little bit. Hunter Man, aka Nick.
Not a bad amount of damage there, though. But I mean, it does give the survivors ample opportunity to push up and spawn this tank while SI support is down.
Reloading here.
I don't think there's a Molotov around here either, not that I saw.
Has there actually been a throwable the entire game?
Yeah, survivors had a boomer which they didn't use last round, and a pipe bomb which they deployed while they were running to the cornfield.
Yeah. And here comes the moment of choice. Will the survivors take it on second? We have Boomer going in again, actually. Landing on Rochelle and Coach. I don't know if they'll send him SI though, and Coach is going to hold the tank.
Yeah, I guess they're going to try and hold for a jockey, maybe, for the ladder hit. I mean, worst case scenario is obviously survivors take that ladder and lose multiple people to ledge hangs.
Actually, they do actually throw the spitter and spitter free spits. I don't know if that actually counts as damage by Coach there, but there were 2 ticks that went in.
I don't think so. I don't think it starts kicking in until like the 5th tick.
Yeah, I don't really like that, but it's Valve. GG Valve. Tank is up. Yeah. I'm really surprised DSN actually didn't drop the tank down on him and try to keep him with the SI.
I think what they were trying to do was get that smoker to get the last person, but the smoker went AI, unfortunately.
Because DSN really, they like to play aggressive. Like, they really like to take survivors by surprise and things like that.
Well, they do have a tri-cap now as well.
Indeed, they're going to send SI in.
Oh,
Look,
nice
level. Hunter Gang's dead stop by Coach and finally killed. This puts the tank all alone by most of them.
A whole attack gets shut down pretty quickly, and survivors wisely line of sight in tank as well.
Survivors looking to line of sight the tank except for Rochelle. She's HR, obviously going to keep it on.
Although tank is down to, well, it's about to pass actually, it's down to 5%, and there it goes, it's passing to...
oh, Xeon.
Xeon. Well, let's take this to an infected war room then.
Actually, no, double pass the fishbowl. Well, yes, and war room, here we go.
Gonna need help early, team.
3, 2, 1. I got HR, Charge, way far away. Nice. One guy up. 2 guys up. Where's this cow? HR's down. Come, Nick. Or just stay behind Nick. No, where are you going? Where's some push?
Stay behind Nick. Okay. So this is
Keep that vantage point if you can. Which is right?
Yes, I support. Team, let's go. Team, yes, I support.
Back up. If you follow them, they'll run.
What the fuck?
What are you doing?
Look, we have to get
That is
going.
the end
Come
of the
on.
tank. That's surprising actually, I thought it would get wiped. But we are back, ladies and gentlemen. Tank being played by Fishbowl there. Doing a lot of work, but unfortunately not getting the wipe.
Yeah, luckily for survivors, they did manage to squeak out of that one, just barely winning, or defeating the tank, I should say. A lot of damage going out, though. The survivors are only sitting at a 212 health bonus right now, and they still have to go past ladder, or not ladder. Wow, I'm messing up my words. They have to go past the elevator and then the cornfield.
But they do have 2 sets of pills and an adrenaline shot.
Indeed, but
they do
still
have none of the
all
throwables.
bleeding. And another attack coming in here. Boomer, wow, really sneaky boom, landing on 2. Charger taking one off the cliff while Hunter passes one up top. Ellis gets an instant in cap. I don't know if they're going to go back for him. Charger's still hooked onto him, pounding the hell out of him.
Rochelle looks like he's going to try to go. He's down behind the building.
Rochelle loves him, man. She won't let him die.
I'm going to get you on your feet.
I guess that does sort of do them good because they also get to kill the charger. But there is major split now. If two of the spawns get up as cappers, they might take it.
Yeah, instead of jockey, spitter, jockey and hunter up, so...
Yeah, Coach is all alone now. He wasn't able to get Hunter Man up. Nick coming in for Coach. Gets dead stop. A really nice dead stop. Jockey now, though, too. Coach has to deal with that, too. Another dead stop on the Jockey. Really nice survivor play by BBB, I guess.
The gentleman's name we cannot pronounce, so we shall not pronounce it.
Yeah, the Baby. Baby? Oh, sound dumb. Alright, now we're gonna watch the survivors just patiently, sit here, take this. Boomer going and throwing himself on top of the can, but he's not really getting anything. SI look like they're gonna wait for elevator open?
Looks like good. And that was an Al-Qaeda Boomer as well.
Actually, SI going in, Spitter gets a free spit. Charger going in and hitting nothing over the wall. Smoker not missing his pull, and that's an attack.
That's elevator for the survivors. Although Rochelle is like a hit from going down.
Yes, like a hit. Oh, she must take a one? Yeah, she did.
Well, survivors have no more health items now. I believe Alice is black and white. Hunter coming in.
Good dead stop by Alice.
Looks like the Boomer's gonna get a boom.
Spitter looking up, trying to get a spin in the elevator, but realizing that's useless to do, really, because there's no damage to spit in elevators.
CSN do a lot of work, though, on SI, a lot of damage. But the gentleman whose name we cannot pronounce is currently holding what's left of Team BAP's health bonus.
If they can make the safe room, it will still be a close game. There's still a really good chance that they can make a comeback.
And they did find another set of pills as well.
That's good.
The charger was pre-spawned up in the field. They do
and actually, we do have two survivors that are black and white.
Yeah, we do. Smoker, Jockey, Charger.
Here come that side, they are moving, and we have a Jockey going, landing, but getting cleared. Charge, oh, nice dual cap in the back. Smoker not landing his tongue yet, moving back with the survivors as they go back to their teammates. Smoker probably gonna end up pulling Nick, I would say. And that is, Alice did end up dying on that attack. Smoker didn't pull anyone, it's just sitting there in the back. Actually, now going for the pull on Nick, but the tongue gets broken.
They did kill the last of the health bonus off as well. Last of the solid health bonus, anyway.
True, survivors are only sitting at a 33 health bonus right now, as opposed to ZSN 280 or 208.
But they might make the map, so I mean, you know, it's points that they need, really.
Yeah, they do get distance out of it.
Smoker is still up though, unless he's gonna get another pull on Code. Boomer up, gets a boom on one.
Boomer not being up, actually. They're working his way in. A nice pull on the Coach in the back by the Smoker, but the other two survivors are boomed. It's probably best that they just work their way into the safe room. And indeed, they're going to do just that, working their way in, letting Coach die in the back.
They've been pretty on top of their dead stops, though. I mean, Jockeys and Hunters left, right, and center getting dead stopped.
Yeah, that's probably what's impressed me the most on the survivor side. They really can, stop the Jockeys and Hunters effectively. They don't really pose much of a threat to them. So Survivor is Team BAP making it to safe room with a 10 health bonus. Actually, only 2 of them are making it. Brings the final scores for the round 2 to 1444 and then 744 in favor of
700 points.
Interesting. If they can keep it 700 points and not let it get too much bigger, maybe 900, they could come back on Map 4. Because Map 4 it's so easy in this freaking campaign.
But surprisingly though, I mean, look at the tank damage. BAP's tank doing more damage than ZSN's tank.
Wow. BAP having a better tank.
Indeed. Opening attack here for the SI is a Hunter, Charger, Jockey, and Spitter, so not a bad setup at all for the opening attack. Not ideal for the cornfield hit with the without the Boomer, but do what works.
I'm not too big of a fan of the Boomer actually, because I feel the Boomer is really weak in health. And, he gets popped way too easy. The survivors could just spam dirt, towards his general direction, just take him out.
I actually like when you have the Boomer, is rather than sort of setting up in the field and pre-spawning and obviously risking getting popped straight away, I like to spawn up just above the elevator and then rocket off just as the survivors sort of breach the little tin shack. So it looks like they are going to go in for a really early hit just as the survivors leave safe.
That's probably best because they can also get a hit and attack later in the cornfield.
Yeah,
More
nice
towards the building, I would say. The shed.
Game is going live. Let's see what happens here. Hunter pre-spawn. Charger spawn. Charger misses his charge. Hunter land. Spit goes down. Oh wow, that spit spread. Massive spit spread, but misses everything.
Wow, that is actually right. It took up all the boots.
Indeed, so there's about 4... not much damage at all, unfortunately. I think most of the friendly part. There's 7 damage on the board for the infected.
Survivors should be pushing pretty hard right now. It looks like they're kind of taking it slow again, though.
Oh, we've lost Rev.
That's not good.
That means we've also lost our cast.
I don't know. Are you still here, Rev? Rev disconnected.
So we're missing our stream. Should we tell the players? Rev's
Yep.
left.
Oh, never mind.
Damn it, Rev.
Is there no open spec slot right now?
Oh, can you guys... Apparently we can still be heard on the cast.
We can be heard.
So, Desire, can you confirm that?
Yeah, they just set it to 11. Go ahead, Rev, come on in. We're doing a radio. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, LeftNet2TV.net radio. This is the first official cast.
I have just been told by a woman that I have a sexy British accent. So,
Oh boy.
oh yeah.
Yeah, man, get with that. Wow, Rochelle's hair looks freaking weird.
I can't see that far. I'm like spanned out
I'm
for a mile.
spectating Fishbulb.
Right, is stream back?
You ready, Rev? And we're going live. You guys will see this moment once Rev gets back in here. Sorry about that. I'm not sure if Rev's internet dropped. It was just for a split second, though.
Well, we do have the nice little setup for a maybe a death charge with a jockey smoker boom boom charger. Ooh, nice 4 procs. Jockey looks like he's going to try and go in and get the stumble out. Jockey gets destroyed by the SMG. Smoker gets the pull out.
Oh, so close to the charge. They cleared that tongue so quickly. That was really nice.
Indeed, so unfortunately no death charge. I mean, a death charge there would have really helped Team BAP.
God, there's so many casts tonight. When I saw Jeff's post, I was like, wow. There's like 6 games, I think.
Either 5 or 6. Ooh, tank has spawned as well.
Let's see where
Tank
Jason
spawned in
decides to
hand
take it.
2. So yeah, let's take it to an effective war room.
I can boom here.
Alright, if you see the boom fit, then by all means go for it. Do you want to go in with that, or no?
Yeah.
You okay, you want to go in then?
Yeah, in the water, dude.
Alright.
Yeah, go ahead.
We're not going to support you
I'm not
until you
pushing
call it. Call it when you want.
In the water. Go ahead.
Nice, multi.
Can you stop shooting me?
Why'd you jump off?
Sorry man, I had to. You wanna just stay at it?
School hasn't passed it yet, though. Have we?
No.
Nope, they're pushing in.
Alright, well we can... Yeah, they're gonna push it. We can go for a hit in the meantime.
Yeah, I mean, I like to play bleed tank. Oh, we are back.
The SUT or Team BAP just really looking to play bleed out tank now, I believe. They did spread some nice damage, and Boom goes in there onto Coach. Nice pull onto Ellis. Sounds about to get cleared, but cleared, I believe. Indeed.
Nice rocks as well. You suck. Yeah, that was unfortunately the first. If you didn't hear the casters as we were talking to, we just wanted to tank pushed into earlier, and it was first pass.
The tank really did some nice damage. It really spread it throughout the survivors and actually managed to get an in-cap onto YMT. White Mist. Survivor just looking around now. This sleep should be coming.
They do have one bleeding, but I mean they do still have 3 sets of pills and a shot, so they're in a pretty good way to sort of progress the map, and tank has passed now as well, so they can
it's a
move as
really
fast as
nice.
they want.
Yeah, that's a really big help on this first map, actually.
Yep.
They have
And,
really big greens.
They do have a decent setup to do some damage here. Chargers free-spawning and charging into a wall in midair. Sure about that question. The Hunter looking to get a pounce, gets skeeted, spit misses. Everything, the attack gets shut down pretty flawlessly by ZSN. The Charger went for a pretty optimistic charge there.
Honestly, BAP has really good SI. It's just their survivor that it seems like they're lacking on.
Yeah, definitely. And Boomer Bile being deployed by the survivors as well, so just to give them a bit more breathing room to run through the map. They'll have one more attack to deal with before safety. Last storm coming up now.
Oh, storm starting. Stay close.
Ooh, double cap. Jockey looks like he's going to go in. Boomer's going to get a proxy on 1. Boom on 1. That's going to be a free run to the safety from ZSN.
It's really insane when you first person spec everyone on ZSN. They all use such high sensitivities. Like, it's just unbelievable.
Reloading.
It makes me dizzy.
That's an impressive health bonus. 696 health bonus walking into the station for ZSN. It's given them a really big commanding lead. So they've now gone from a 700 point spread to a 2,000 point spread.
Fishbulb saying ZSNS? I'm not too sure what that's supposed to mean now. Scores at the moment are 2,740 to 744 in favor of ZSN. BAP down about 2k, but they still have this map to finish.
Indeed,
And then, of course, map 4.
Let's hope they can mimic the health bonus wheel that ZSN got, because they really need it to keep the game as close as it can be.
If they can keep the tank down to 1 in cap, then they should be alright. They just can't... If it gets over like 1,000 points going into map 4, then it's kind of iffy if they can make a comeback. But if they keep it under a K going into map 4, then they should be fine.
Well, matches live. ZSN looking they're opting for the early hit as well. Opening attack is a Hunter, Spitter, Jockey, and Charger. Looks like BAP are also worried about the early first attack as well.
Yeah, they're definitely going for a quick hit here. They charge gang the spawn, gang the charge onto a shell, Spin goes down. Hunter looking for a wall kick, but gets shut down along with the jockey. Some nice damage going into Rochelle though. Falling into the Spit again and again.
43 damage on the board. So better than the 7 damage that Team BAP got, but I mean Team BAP are moving very quickly on survivors, so we should see them make it to the elevator at least before the next attack comes in, or at least all of the next attack.
Yeah, ZSM was a little slow moving through the cornfield, but BAP is really just making distance here.
Yeah, ZSM seems to have taken all of the maps a lot slower than what they usually do. But attack is up now completely. Hunter pre-spawn looks like he's going in. Smoke gets pulled at the back. Hunter looking for just a pounce. Boom boozing off from 1. Charger hasn't spawned, so looks like he's going to save that for the death charges. Boomer's going to despawn as well. Pop his tubby ass.
Smoker looking to kill his teammate Boomer.
I don't think you can kill your own teammates. The only thing that can kill SI is the tank.
Is that something they put into Convoggle?
I believe so, yeah. I mean, you can sit there and scratch them all you like. It looks like Charger spawned up. Boomer going in, Waddles in.
Boomer getting shoved away, but ends up just booming anyway on the survivors.
No spit in the elevator core.
Makes us a very boring and dull, you know, event.
But it looks like we're going to try and get the smoke and death charge. Charger getting a little bit of chip for the wall. Not much though. Smoker missed his tongue. Charger getting chipped a lot.
Wow, Smoker getting killed. Charger going in for the charge, but gets cleared immediately by the melees.
Damn straight. Again, really well handled.
Everybody, back down the stairs.
Bap always seemed to start off extremely well, but then it just kind of seemed to falter a bit just when they're really close to the safe. We've got to be careful here how they spawn tank as well, because SI hit is about to come back up. Currently sitting at 2 spawns, Jockey and Hunter.
Right now, Team BAP is 250 health bonus up on Team ZSN, but they still have a tank to go through in the rest of the map. Attack coming in here, Smoker grabbing a fall on the Nick, pulling him down off the high ledge. Oh, nice Hunter landing on shell up top with Spitter. Nice damage going up there with that. And I heard Jockey, but just already.
There's tank. So let's take it to a ZSN war room.
Too far to the left. What's the chip? I don't. You guys want to go with a boom or?
Yeah, you got it.
Fish, get on that roof. Go on the stairs back there.
Yeah, yeah.
Where we came from. Jump from the 3rd floor.
Get that boom and just put it on the charge stand.
I can spawn on the
I'm
shot.
gonna miss it. I lost it.
Next block.
I think it's like
Got 21. Got 1 at least.
you're going to nice spot. Set that? Fine. I can pull
No
Rochelle.
time, no time, no time. They fight you.
Let's just wait for triple cap.
Let's just ring in the cooler. Let's just ring in the cooler.
Yeah, ring in the cooler. 5 seconds till engage.
Go in now, Venom. You're gonna lose the AI right now. Flush them towards us or something.
Spawn man. 3, 2, 1, get a spawn, Jackie.
Here comes some cute.
Oh, great.
I got HR.
I'll take the soul away. Climb up, go up, go up, go up. Nice. Look at that charger. Just keep moving around and they can't hit you.
Nicely done.
You have a lot of HP, so
They're gonna have a horde once the bio.
let's just commit again with the next set of spawn.
They have horde.
Reloading.
Gotta help him out. Good boom.
HR is boom.
I'm just gonna get the kill.
Jockey's ready. SI spawn. Hunter.
I'm killing him.
Hunter.
About to kill this guy, hold on.
Wow, taking it down. Hunter, Nick's left.
Can I get a similar blood?
7 of blood.
Well, we are back, ladies and gentlemen. Unfortunately, Team BAP getting wiped there by some impressive tank work and really good SI support by ZSN.
Yeah, really nice tank by ZSN. I believe, who was that tank? That was Smiley Face, right?
Smiley Face, yes.
Yeah, Venom, as some people may call him. That was a really nice tank. So that puts ZSN up by about 1,700, a little bit more, like 1,715.
Yeah, so, I mean, BAP need to wipe them basically right off the bat with an early tank, and then,
Make safe from with like a 1K bonus.
yeah.
Reload.
It's still possible. I mean, a lot of things have happened in this game, a lot of upsets, so really anything can happen at this point.
Yep, it's still possible, but let's see if they can pull it off.
We need to see some really great SI play here, and a really nice tank. Hopefully it's an early tank, that's really what they need.
Man, the whole place is underwater.
Survivors just sitting there. ZSN right now, but Survivors.
Jeff and you're spamming.
Did he just put that up?
I think he's.
Or is that an announcement? It might have been one of his schedules.
It's like survivors are gonna bait out this first attack. Oh, Hunter gets a nice land. Boom gets
Really nice trip. Wow.
split goes in. Jockey goes in on the only green guy as well. So pretty nice shutdown, but I mean, a lot of combos coming in.
Yeah, that was a... It's still rising, but right now it's about 45 damage on that first attack. Plus a little bit of FF.
Seems ESN have problems with ladders.
Reloading.
That reminds me of Nate.
Unfortunately, I don't know who Nate is, so I'll have to take your word for it.
I won't start anything controversial on the cast. So yeah.
Does he have a small penis or something?
So ZSN making their way through the map, working their way up a street full of cars. Tank has not spawned yet.
I approve of the rapid topic change as well. The next attack is a Boomer, Hunter, Charger, and Spitter, so see what Bat can do with it.
It looks like they're going to wait until ZSN pushes into the alley, which is pretty much the consent. Boomer gets popped right away though. Hunter has tried to work it his way in. Hunter gets a pass under her Spit landing. That's definitely going to be full damage on Spit. That's going to really take her out, bringing her down to about 30 or 40, I'd say.
Yeah, the Charger actually landed as well.
Oh, he did?
It knocked Ellis on his ass. He got cleared like as soon as it hit him, but he still got knocked Ellis on his ass.
Wow. Good charge.
Yep, so that's 10 damage there. Extra 10 damage on top.
Still no tank yet. Really getting late into the map. 5 ambulances already. Still nothing. We have a horde coming in here though. Might see that SI horde too? Not. Let's see what they do.
I don't know, I think I'd save my SI hit for this point, because I mean, tank hasn't spawned. It's got to spawn sometimes soon. It's like Hunter is pretty small. Actually around behind the Ambler. Up to the roof for that DP.
That might be setting up for the hit back.
Possibly.
They're thinking ZSN might push back with tank.
I mean, it's one of the things I don't like about this map is the fact that the tank spawns a fucking mile away from where you trigger it.
Yeah, so if you do get tank, you're obviously not playing that tank. The next person will. Smoker does spawn up. They are going to throw a hit in here.
And they go for DP, gets skeeted, Boomer gets popped, Smoke gets a slight tick, and Jockey gets a slight jerk. Smoke gets a repull.
Reloading.
I'm being told that Rev should respec so we can see accurate scores. Thank you, Rev. Hopefully that fixes the problem. We have a tank moving his way in here. It is in the hands of Hunterman right now.
Yeah, so
map.
currently Fracco scores it's 2740 to ZSM, 1467 to Team BAP, but let's take it to ZSM now. Sorry.
Alright. If you get the boom. Are they gonna take it here? It's like it.
Put on the rock.
Back up a little, we don't have 3. Awesome.
Get back.
I'll pull HR, alright? When we,
There's balls, a lot of balls in there.
Alright,
Alright.
call it when you want it.
Okay. Oh.
I'll pull HR, or, okay. Smiley face behind you. Smiley face.
Dude.
Killed it.
And we're back. Really nice tank by Team BAP actually, but it's just too little too late at this point, I think. I don't...
ZSN.
Yeah, ZSN's still sitting at a 732 health bonus right now.
Yeah, and the tank was late as well, really late, so they made a lot of the map in terms of distance.
Yeah, there was a lot of SS support though. It was a nice tank for what it was. But just is too little too late at this point. It looks like ZSM just looking after some pills, some items, something to help him along with the rest of this map right now. And there is an Addy coming.
Indeed, according to Jeff as well, while his Addy comes in and somebody was taken out, apparently Ravage will be spinning every round. He does things every round. Every sort of player infected and survivor. A split.
Reloading.
Hey, look out!
Why you gotta do that?
Reloading.
You gotta throw me under the bus?
Although I feel we've gotten on pretty well as a caster and co-caster so far, so I thought I'd better throw in a bit of animosity there to get some shit stirred.
Which is triggered. SI do go in, but they get shut down pretty effectively by ZSN, and the Witch is just gonna get shut down as well.
Yeah, Witch taking the most roundabout route in the world to the survivors. It's like, you know, fuck it, I'll avoid all forms of cover and use this little chain fence to climb over. As if bullets didn't hurt enough.
We're close.
ZSN's currently sitting at a health bonus of 712. They're gonna go with one last attack by the safe from it looks, Team BAP.
Boomer goes long rocket. Proxy's on full cut. Hunter coming in. Gets to land. Charges forward a bit far away. Spitter goes in. Charger gets destroyed. Just a bit of common left for ZSN to clear and free walk to the safe room.
Reloading.
That attack did a little bit of damage, taking out about 60 health from the survivors.
Look out!
Yeah, not a
Or
bad
not
last
60
hit.
health, but 60 health loss. So, putting the survivors' final score for the map at 1300. Health bonus of 660.
Yeah, so it's 4,100 to 1,200. Sorry, 1,025. So BAP cannot win this now.
Yeah, even if they were to get the full health bonus, I don't believe that Team BAP could actually win at this point.
No,
So-
they'd still fall 1,000 points short almost.
So it is effective to say that ZSN has actually won this match, but Team BAP, being the nice people that they are, will actually play out.
Play out, play out. There we are, match is going live. Opening recap on the first attack for the infected is a Boomer, Hunter, Spitter and Jockey.
I feel bad, because if BAP's Survivor was a little better, then this would have been a much better game. Their SI is really good.
Jockey and Hunter are waiting up on the roof. Boomer looks like he's going from the traditional spot. Spitter seems to set up underneath the ladder. So let's see what the CSM plan to do with... Ooh, Jockey!
Really nice job. Oh, nice clear though. Hunter game.
Nick getting common hoarded, but his teammates are covering him well.
Reloading! And you just shot me.
Reloading.
Survivor's just pushing their way up a little more horde trickling, looking for to grab Nick. Wow.
Nick like Spider-Man all on the rooftops, just outrunning all the
I'm a
bombs.
reload.
Oh, what a superhero.
Man in tights.
There's that porch light we passed on the way in.
If I had a gun, I could be a superhero too.
I'm reloading.
I've got a dangerous weapon,
We're
but
going the right way.
I can't think of the costume to make myself an addition superhero. Boomer gets, nothing.
Hey, I'm reloading.
What a shame.
I thought we'd gotten something. Hunter Man was right in front of him.
That's what I thought. I thought he's definitely get a Hunter Man. I'll leave it off, He didn't get anything. Well, Boomer gets popped. It's like SI will probably save the tank, I imagine.
Where did this tank spawn exactly? At the beginning of the alley or right after ambulance?
Right after ambulance.
Reload. Reloading.
All right, weapons.
So, I mean, survivors... in fact, it might go in for one hit, actually, before tank. And there's a storm about 25 seconds away.
I'm a reload. Reloading.
That's actually pretty insane. There's only been one SI attack up to this point.
Yeah, I mean, I think it just goes to show, like, how quickly BAT progressed through the map. They just, unfortunately, don't have the clearing capabilities that ZSN has.
Yeah, I mean, they're already halfway through the map, actually. Nearing 400 distance on a 700 distance map.
And they haven't even been dented yet.
Yeah,
16 damage across the board in terms of infected.
looks like they're going up on the roof.
Tank is spot. SI coming in. Hunter gets a pound.
Oh, that's not great.
all cleared them. Charging them and punching.
That could have been worse, honestly. There were 2 survivors over there with 3 SI captures.
Dude, let's take this to a ZSN war room.
That's not a very good route to take it, to be honest.
You can't get a clone?
I'm gonna try and get a charge off for you. Need ladders?
Dude, there's a spawn right here. My hunter.
Okay, okay.
They went all the other way.
They're blocking me.
You can punch it. You can get the other car.
I'm spawning in. Oh shit, Fish, you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready to ring in the cooler.
Help me out now.
Ring it in the cooler! Wow.
Alright, I still got half HP.
Look.
Oh!
Oh,
Good rock.
That's pretty good.
Father.
Hoop, Shaheen. I can get a hoop,
I'd say we just come over track out instead.
You've only got like 30% HP.
It's okay. I'll just go late.
Okay, ready? Tank
Commit to tanks, yeah.
Yeah.
We don't have enough rage. Yeah, commit. You ready? Help him out in 3, 2, 1, let's go. Oh!
Long, come on. Long. Long.
Alright, that's helping. Get out now. Yeah, that was you. Let's get a boom on this or something. One HP.
And we are back, ladies and gentlemen. That was ZSN's tank, played by Z on there with 108 HP, getting the wipe.
And that will be actually the end, because I do not believe that we play 5th map on Confago Cup on Hard Rain.
Nope, it's still bugged. That brings the final scores to 4,100 to ZSN and 1,485 to BAP.
Team ZSN taking the win here.
A pretty commanding lead for ZSN as time rolled on, and they just held on to it, kept it going, kept everything in their favour really, and BAP just unfortunately could not recover from it.
Yeah, it was really interesting, and if BAP's Survivor was a little better, it would have been much closer. It's just unfortunate, but if they're willing to get better, then that's what will happen.
Yeah, I mean, we saw them going into map 3 with only a 700-point difference between the teams. By the end of map 2, there was a 2,000-point difference between the teams.
Yeah. That happens. You got any shoutouts?
I'm afraid not, actually. Apparently being British is just unloved and frowned upon.
Yeah, I only had 2 shoutouts, I believe, tonight. It was actually kind of slow. But, I mean, there are, 3 other casts going on, so... Or 2, something like that.
Yeah, I guess there was because there's a lot of games going on as well.
Yeah. Anyway, thank you, Rev, for broadcasting us, putting us out there. Thank you to Jeff for letting us cast, and thank you, Battle, for obviously co-casting with me.
Yeah, thanks for getting my fucking name finally. But yeah, thanks.
It's me. Hey, I'm tired. But alright. Wow! Way to go out. Anyway, have a good night, everyone. GG.
Yeah, GG, good night.
I'm like Chipos, man. I got this, yeah.